I wasn't the type to seek revenge. At least, not before he broke me. The invitation arrived in a sleek black envelope, its edges lined with gold. The moment I saw the handwriting, elegant yet familiar, I felt my chest tighten. It had been 8 months since my world shattered, since I found out that my fiancé and my best friend had been sneaking around behind my back. And now? She had the audacity to invite me to their engagement party. I let out a slow breath, forcing my fingers to stop trembling as I read the words inside. You are cordially invited to celebrate the engagement of Callie Monroe Daniel Carter. A perfect couple. The ultimate betrayal. I should have tossed the invitation in the trash. But I didn't. Instead, I smirked. If Callie wanted me to see her so-called victory, I'd be there. But I wouldn't be the heartbroken ex-fiancé she expected. No, I'd be something much, much worse. The night of the engagement. The hotel ballroom was breathtaking, grand chandeliers, silk-draped tables, the kind of extravagance that made people forget reality for a while. But I wasn't here to forget. I was here to make them remember. As I stepped inside, the murmurs started. I felt the stares. The guests who had whispered behind my back all those months ago, the ones who pitied me, who gossiped about the poor girl whose fiancé left her for her best friend, were now watching me in awe. Because I wasn't the girl they remembered. I was reborn. Dressed in a stunning, deep red gown, I walked in with my head held high, every step dripping with confidence. And then I saw them. Daniel stood at the center of the room, looking exactly the same as when I last saw him, tall, handsome, charming to the world but a liar beneath the surface. Beside him, Callie looked radiant. Or at least, she wanted to be. But the second her eyes met mine, her smile froze. She didn't expect me to show up. She didn't expect me to look like this. And when Daniel finally turned, when his gaze landed on me, his breath caught. I saw it. The flicker of something in his eyes. Regret. Desire. I almost laughed. He had thrown me away, thinking I'd never recover. But here I was, stronger than ever. And tonight, I wasn't just here to haunt them. I was here to destroy them. I made my way toward the bar, casual, unbothered, but I could feel Callie's stare burning into my back. It didn't take long before I heard the click of her heels approaching. You actually came, she said, forcing a smile. I didn't think you'd have the courage. I swirled my wine glass in my hand, giving her a slow once-over. Courage? I repeated, arching a brow. To attend your engagement? Callie, honey, you invited me. Her jaw tightened. I was trying to be gracious. I smirked. Oh, is that what you call it? I leaned in, lowering my voice just enough. Because it seemed more like a desperate attempt to show off. Her nostrils flared, but she recovered quickly, slipping back into her fake smile. You look nice, she said, though her tone betrayed the compliment. I tilted my head. Nice? I let out a soft chuckle. Oh, Callie, you should have picked a different word. She blinked, momentarily caught off guard. Because I didn't look nice. I looked powerful. The night went on, and I played my part perfectly. I charmed the guests, effortlessly slipping into conversations, making sure that every single person in that room knew I was thriving. But the best part? Daniel kept watching me. His eyes followed me, his mind spinning with thoughts he wouldn't dare voice. And Callie? Oh, she noticed. Her perfectly curated fairy tale was cracking, and she could feel it. Finally, just as the party reached its peak, I made my final move. I walked right up to them, my wine glass in hand, and smiled. Congratulations, I said, voice sweet. I hope he treats you better than he treated me. Silence. Callie stiffened, her smile gone. Daniel shifted uncomfortably, guilt flashing across his face. Sophie. I cut him off with a soft laugh. Oh, don't worry. I'm not bitter. I leaned in just a little, just enough for Callie to hear me clearly. I'm just wondering, how long before it's your turn? Her eyes widened. What? I shrugged. I mean, let's be honest. If he could cheat on me, lie to me, betray someone who loved him. I trailed off, letting the words sink in. What makes you think you're any different? And just like that, the seed was planted. I didn't need to yell. I didn't need to scream. I had won without even trying. Because from this night on, Callie would never truly trust him again. And that was the best revenge of all.